Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It's Thursday, November 19th, 9:04 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. Hey, come join tradelikeagenius.com, tradegenius.co, link in the show notes. They have amazing specials right now for Black Friday. $2.99 will get you a year of crypto chat room access, signals, some training, and some of the badass indicators that are unique to Trade Genius that work in Trading View. I hope to see you there. In my little bag of tricks, the number one item for trading that has helped me make money and have a good time doing it is community. Come join the team. All right. This also is a video that I will link to in the show notes. This is by Phil. He's one of the guys who runs Trade Genius. He's talking about which way is Bitcoin going to go from here. This will help you realize the caliber of individual that you're working with here at Trade Like a Genius when you join the team. Now, with that said, tell them Craig sent you. All right, Bitcoin coming in at 17,948 right now. That is wonderful. XRP flirting with 30 cents once again. It's at 29 cents right now. Ethereum over that $450 psychological barrier. That is wonderful. And if you're swinging Litecoin, you're doing well. That thing was up like 12% so far today. I mean, wow, Litecoin is the swing trader's paradise right now. Cardano finally in the green again. All right, Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours is 3.3 billion. That's amazing. 1.6 billion of that was on Binance, and Coinbase and Kraken are not doing bad at all either. Longs versus shorts sentiment on Binance, where all the cool kids are, and the volume 56% long, 43% short. All right, I'll take it. Anyway, looking at the traditional markets right now, nothing really opened with too much of an explosion. One way or the other, the traditional markets just kind of look like to me opening up, but we'll go through those. SPG for commercial real estate, nice powerful green candle today. Commercial fertilizer, green candle today, and in general upwards trend. Carnival Corp, green candle. Royal Caribbean, red candle. Zoom, green candle. And Fiverr is doing a nice green candle, but they're all very indecisive right now. They're pretty much just following the trend that they've been on the last couple days. All right, looking at the S&P 500, slightest little itty bitty little green candle there. Russell 2000, dinky little green dot. US dollar, the DXY. It has a red candle today, and of course the KRE for bank strength here in the US is a red candle. So in general, the markets are opening indifferent. All right, I've had to on my Trump versus Biden, who's going to win the legalities contest that's going on right now, I've had to go back to neutral on that one. It was definitely favoring Biden in the last 2 days, but today it's gone to neutral after a serious dump this morning. And this is the yuan versus USD. So there we go. Right now, Biden's been on a pretty good trend right now last couple of days, but yesterday and the day before, we're starting to go neutral. So right now, it's anyone's guess. We're in neutral territory again there. Especially, I'm going to have to give it a neutral territory. Because look at that. That's a pretty red dump this morning. What's going on? Back to neutral. All right. Gold and silver. Gold, red candle. Silver, red candle. Both of those have not been doing so well the last couple of days. All right. How many gold coins to buy a Bitcoin? 9.6. All right. Looking at the CME versus overlay, that's the red line there, versus the Bitcoin versus USDT on Binance. In general, they're right about the same price right now. No great variance there. Looking at this beautiful weekly chart for Bitcoin, this little glowing line is 16,000. This little glowing line is 17,000. Look at that weekly chart. Look at that upwards trend. Look at that MACD. Wow. Really, until we see a red candle on the weekly, we are, in my opinion, bullish. Now let's look at the daily candles. All right, daily candles, we are swaggering here. We are looking wonderful. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. One thing I like to see is that 16K forgotten, 17K forgotten, and also note that on this daily upwards trend, this channel, we are now using the roof of that as support so far. That is a beautiful organic movement. I love seeing that. MACD for the daily is beautiful. MACD on the 4 hour is beautiful. Actually, not beautiful. It's negative. And it's not trending towards positive yet. So 4 hours is still a bit of a negative MACD. And the 2 hour is negative but trending towards positive. Can I do a 12 hour? No, we're good. So anyway, that's looking good in general. Bitcoin is recovering from the rampant volatility that hit it yesterday. All right, 45-minute chart here for Bitcoin. I just want to note that if you look where we're hanging out, the VPVR here on the right, I'm basically just looking at this 45-minute chart, and I'm doing just kind of looking at the last time it did a good positive cross, or I should say bounce off the 200 moving average. I just want to note that the 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart is a very powerful thing to look at when it comes to Bitcoin. So there's your 200 moving average magic right there. And right now that moving average is right around 16,750. And do note in the VPVR we have a lot of buy-sell volume right there, a good spike. Where we are hanging out right now, if you look at the VPVR, is where we have the most volume on the chart that is visible right now. So I have this little red line going through there. And so basically that line where we had the most volume is 17,650. And we also have previous support and resistance in the chart. That's why I made this little colored box there. So if we do a hard retrace, I would say that that's kind of where I have a buy order sitting to catch it. I mean, of course, you might just catch it as it plummets right back down to 16,750. But in general, we are building strong support and resistance here. That's like a magnet that tends to keep Bitcoin at that level where the buy-sell volume is. There's previous support and resistance in the chart. We are looking wonderful. So as we bounce along this line here, I do think that 17,650 is where I'm looking to play with swings. If we dive through that, that's a good short possibly. If we bounce off of it, that's a good long. So anyway, not financial advice. I myself, I'm just keeping my cards close to my chest. I might, buy a bounce, but I'm really not selling as far as shorting right now because I think we are way too close to rocket ship to Pluto land. But we definitely have a strong support here at 17,650. So that's the line that I am watching. If we bounce off it, great. If we go below it, that's where I'll be looking for, further dump. But I really would be surprised if we actually dumped past 16,750, worst case. And I think we'd bounce from there. All right, do note Litecoin. I mean, recently, if you were trading on the daily here, the last strong 200 moving average cross that we had, once you kind of saw that was confirmed, in 29 days, you'd be up 50% right now. Oh my gosh. So Litecoin, born again. Directional index is strong. ADX is in the right place. Stochastic and RSI a little bit played out, but definitely have room to go sideways or grow. XRP, well, starting a fib on this 45-minute chart, last powerful 200 moving average cross. You can see we are definitely building buy-sell volume right here around 30 cents. So that's a beautiful spike. We have a lot of buy-sell volume right around 29 cents. So it's following the fib just perfectly. It looks like we've been bouncing off the 382 fib level, and we even wicked down to the .5 once back here. So in general, it seems like we're finding strong support at around 28 to 29 cents. So boom, let's see how this goes. I think we're going to stay on the positive side of the fib line here. Let me put that where I can see it. Yeah, the 236 fib at 29 cents or so. It looks like that's going to continue to be support now. So maybe it's going to be time for some of the XRPers to have their hopes and dreams realized. Definitely what I would say is we're seeing some strong sideways resilience there at XRP at these new higher levels. Looks like we're maybe going to get a lower high this morning or maybe a higher high. We will see. But for sure, I think we found support between 28 and 29 cents. Probably is going to stick with us. All right, looking at DigiByte. Once again, just did a fib 45-minute chart back at the last strong 45-minute cross, 45-minute to 200 moving average cross. And it looks like we have kind of pumped, and we're now finding some support, at least right now, on the .5 fib line, the .618, which is kind of like the last spot you want to have a bounce, but definitely a healthy place to have a bounce. It looks like DigiByte has done that, and now it's finding support at the .5 fib line. Directional index is green, but not very powerfully. ADX is in the right spot. I'm watching for that ADX to get back to about 20 or so. And let's see what we're looking at. Maybe it's time for DigiByte to have a run. I think it definitely could if all start making things happen. All right, you can always go to Bitcoin Daily View, and there's cool stuff there. Join the Telegram group. There's some videos I've done recently. Everybody take care. See you again tomorrow. And remember, trade like a genius. Come join the team. Like to see you there. Take care.